Welcome to my channel, Marie's Country Life.
Hello everyone, it's me Marie in Marie's Country Life. Today I'm going to update you about my chayote plants that I planted several years ago. Well, thank you so much for following my post about chayote plants, and today I'm going to show you the update on my chayote plants, the 6 years old chayote plant, the 2-year-old chayote plant, and the 1-year-old chayote plant. I'm going to show you the difference between the three of them. And I have here another chayote plant. This was a store-bought, and you see it's growing. There's a shoot now, so this is ready to be planted. And if you want to plant a chayote, the best way to do it is you go to a grocery store, any grocery stores, and then you can find a chayote. The chayote itself is the seed. Okay, if you don't eat it, eventually it will become mature, and you will see the shoot. You will see the leaves grow and the stem. Okay, you can put it near your window. You can put it on the table near a window that has a sunlight, and it will grow some shoots. And then when that happens, it's ready for you to plant. And if you live in a country where there's 4 seasons, that's when it becomes more challenging to plant a tropical chayote, because chayote is a tropical vegetable. I live in Zone 7A in the US, so it gets cold, and we have 4 seasons here in Tennessee. So the planting season, the summer season is rather short, so I have to maximize the time during summer to be able to produce chayote, because I like chayote. My in-laws like chayote too, and it just happened that here in Zone 7 we can plant chayote, but you have to be strategic on how you plant this chayote, because if you plant it too early in the planting season, it may die because of the late frost. Or if you plant it too late in the season, then you won't get any chayotes at all. So you have to kind of know the strategy or the method that you can plant chayote successfully in 4-season climate, like here in Zone 7. Okay, with this is ready to plant, and I will refer you to my previous video on how to plant chayote and winterize them. You can plant them inside your house, or that's the best way to do it, because chayote will die in freezing temperature, okay, because this is chayote and it's tropical. But I will tell you the secret of why my chayote plants survive, and it keeps coming back for 6 years in a row. Okay, and here in the background, there's 6 years old chayote, there's 2-year-old chayote, and there's 1-year-old chayote. And I will show you the difference between the 6-year-old chayote comeback or a return plant, and a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. Okay, so this is the oldest chayote plants I have. Actually, it's just one. This is the oldest chayote plant I have, and as you can see, the difference between this and the other chayote plants I have, this one has spread, and it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about maybe 14 or 15 main stalk. It's wider and it's bigger because this is a 6-year-old chayote plant. Eventually, as it ages, some of the stalks die, and then some shoots grow, and it replaces the old ones. So it's not gonna be the same, but because the root system has spread and it's more established, you can see there's new. So every year there will be new stalks or new shoots that will produce leaves, and will produce more vines, and will produce more chayotes. And this is the biggest I have so far. It's a 6-year-old. And you see here, this is what the leaf mulch and the grass mulch that I put around the chayote plant. It was like 3 to 4, 6 feet away from the base of the plant, and that's what kept it from freezing or destroying the root system, because that's the secret. What I've done over the years to protect the root system of the chayote, because if you don't do that, the plant will die and the roots will die, so it won't come back. Here is the 2-year-old chayote. The 2-year-old comeback chayote has 2, 4, and this is the main stalk, so it's got like 2, 4, 6, 7 Yeah, so it's also big. This is the 2-year-old one. The other one is the 6-year-old. The 6-year-old is a lot wider. And here is the 1-year-old. The 1-year-old chayote plant obviously only has a few stalks, 1, 2, 3, and it's also growing. This is the chayote that I planted inside the house, inside in a grocery bag. Okay, so this is it. It's also producing now. There's a lot of flowers, more flowers. So I have 2 chayotes that survive. These are the 2 ones here are the 1-year-old chayotes, because the ones that I planted inside the house, when I put it on the deck, unfortunately the dogs mauled or devoured 3 of the chayote plants that were grown, and so it only left me 2. So I planted 2 here, and so far so good. It's doing well, and I have 4 chayote plants in total. There's a lot of flowers. This is first part of October. Today is October the 2nd, and as you can see, the chayote plant, the oldest one, has more flowers. And here is a chayote. That's a chayote, and here is the biggest chayote. That's the biggest chayote I have, and there's more flowers, and there's many more tiny ones. You see, that's a chayote over there. Oops. Right here, chayote. Right here, that's a chayote. And many more tiny ones. Tiny chayote. Hopefully, I will get more this year because I can see there's a lot of flowers. So with me having 4 chayote plants, I expect more chayotes to harvest, hopefully before the freezing temperature. Okay? And if you see yellowing or yellowish, the yellow colors of the leaves, it's normal. I remove some of the dead leaves and vines. As it ages, it will shed some leaves. Some of the vines will die, and it's just normal. I'm excited to see some of these chayotes. And you see here, here's a tiny chayote, and here's a baby chayote also. There you go. So cute. And as a tip, if you want to plant chayote using the seed that I told you about, you have to be strategic in planting it. Make sure that you plant it in a container and keep it inside the house during winter time. Okay, and as for your chayote plants that you already have established in your garden, if you live in 4-season countries or below, I'm not sure if zone 6 and zone 5 and 6 will be able to successfully grow chayote, but I will try. Obviously, you will need a way to keep the plant from freezing or dying. You can either have a greenhouse to prolong the growing season, and so you can have more chayotes, or you have to be in a zone 7 and up, because the higher the number, the likelihood of you getting success in planting chayote. Zone 2, 3, 4, 5, they are cold season. Zone 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they are warmer climate. Okay, and for keeping the root system of your chayote, make sure that you put a lot of leaves and mulch around your chayote plants so that the roots are protected. Okay, this is the 6-year-old chayote plant, and that's a 2-year-old chayote plant. And that's it. If I can do it, you can do it too. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, thank you so much. I will keep you updated, and thank you for watching. See you later.